story.
All right, so we're continuing our interview with Doc. He's told us a lot about his background. I encourage you viewers to look back at the interviews I've just done with him, or the segments of the interview I just did with him. And we've gotten to the part where he steals a truck at age 14 after having left the shelter where he was from having escaped from jail that he was at since 8. So let's hear about the truck you stole. What kind of truck was it?
Just a pickup truck. I don't remember what it was.
Were the keys in it?
Yes, they were.
Okay.
They sit in front of a mall.
Were the keys in the ignition?
Yes, they were.
And people used to do that more often back in the day,
Big
didn't they?
time.
Yeah.
Big time.
So
But as soon as I stole it, the cops were all over me.
how far did you get?
I gave him a chase for about 30 minutes.
You hauled ass for 30 minutes in a truck. Did you
Yeah.
wreck the truck?
No, I did
So
not.
the truck was okay, it got back to the owner in okay condition?
Yes.
Okay. Which police department was it?
I'm not going to say.
Did they beat you up?
No, but they kind of roughed
you up a little bit?
Because I wouldn't talk.
Where'd they take you?
To the police station.
How long were you at the police station?
Wow.
Where'd you go after that?
Back to the institution. They finally.
The same institution you ran from?
Yeah.
Wow, how'd that make you feel?
It was kind of messed up. But
Okay.
actually, I kind of felt better. You know.
Okay. So you're back there at age 14 again after having stolen the truck. How long did you stay there after that?
Until I was 17 and a half.
Where'd you go then?
I got out on what they call independent living. I couldn't go back home.
Did they provide you a shelter, a place to live?
The state paid for my place to live, and all I had to do was.
Sir, want to do an interview?
Oh, no, thank you. I gotta go.
Okay. So you were in independent living paid for by the state.
Yeah, all I had to do was finish high school, go to a job. They paid for my food, clothing, and all that.
What high school did you go to when you were in the independent living?
One that's from 9th grade to 12th.
Right, but was it the same high school you'd been in while you
Never
were?
been there.
You didn't go.
No, I went.
What was the name of the school?
I'm not going to give you any names.
Okay, no problem.
I don't want this.
Did you like high school? That must have been different for you because you'd been in a jail type
It was
institution.
very different because in the institution, you went to a room every day.
Okay.
Same room every day for all your courses.
And what? Okay, but this you got to change. Did you enjoy it?
I did. I kind of did.
Sense of freedom?
It was very new. It was different. It was something I hadn't experienced. In
You
a
were
long time.
with girls at this school.
I took a girl to the prom, and that was really nice.
Did you assimilate well with other high school students after having been institutionalized for
No.
so long?
No, back then there was it was late '80s, so there was I don't know what you call it. It's not like it is today where they had the goth movement here and so forth, but it was way before that.
Mhm.
It was people. I hung out. I really didn't hang out with anybody. But
Did you get in any fights at high school?
No, I avoided people.
Okay.
Pretty much avoided everybody.
Do you still have nightmares about what happened to you when you were a kid?
Sure. All the time.
Every day, every other day?
Pretty much.
What do you dream about? What are the nightmares about?
Just things that went on, in there. There's a lot of things.
In the institution?
Sure, there's a lot of things you don't see.
That's why you ran, because it was horrible, I guess, right?
I guess it affects you. It affected me more emotionally and mentally than anything. I mean, I could take the physical abuse because I've been abused most of my life.
So there was some physical abuse there at the institution?
Sure.
And that was okay. You could handle that. What was worse than that?
It's only going to hurt for so long.
What was worse than that? That you couldn't handle? That was maybe the cause of some of the nightmares now?
The thing that hurt the worst, and still does today, and it's been with me forever, and that is my biggest fear is being alone.
Alone?
But my greatest joy I've ever known is being alone with God.
Alone with God. Okay, so we're going to end this segment of the interview with Doc. We thank you so much, Doc. The next part is going to be about religion, background, and family. Technically, that's part number 2 on my script here, although we've had a lot of very interesting outtakes with Doc. Stay tuned, YouTube viewers.